sides, and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. The Sooners will put total leather and will get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass on the way, it's picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
Offense getting set for first down. Looking for space. It's Chubb. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. A first down for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do
and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside side. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
14, SMU 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's gone. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most if something's not open.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, 1st quarter, they've now already given up 1.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
14, SMU 7.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here. Make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Second down coming up.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through the pressure.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown Mustangs! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
The first thing you have to do to make this play successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. across the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown Sooners! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oklahoma 28, SMU 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own. And the returner.
The 15.
State as he goes down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in.
And the ball is picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the
touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, But don't forget, it's
quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard. Oh, they blocked the kick. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 15. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Touchdown Sooners! And the pummeling has started. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
42, SMU 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That's caught. It's Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Sooners are marching down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll toss it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
First down.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him. And they've really featured this guy today.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Wade. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, SMU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
That's right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Need.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Dumps it off in the flats. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Using the quick game. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
56, SMU, 24.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good... weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
He's back to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Good right down the boulevard. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. Haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play. And let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Need. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
42 Spider. 4-2.
He wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open